Hello and welcome to Melissa's Musings. It's been a while, long time no see. Great reason why. I've been lazy. I have not used my office the entire month of February. Any computer work that needs to be done, I've done it downstairs from my chair. I didn't really need the full office anyway. And besides, it echoes in here, and I always have to be quiet as possible because my darling is in the next room sleeping. So I typically have to be fairly quiet, hence this beautiful contraption. So anyway, welcome back. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. You see it a lot on social media that authors post that, without readers, we wouldn't have a career. But it's having you guys interact with us, and we want to get to know you guys and share our life with you and vice versa. So this is kind of fun. And let's face it, we can all stay in our jammies, kind of like I'm doing today. No, I'm not in jammies, but it's close enough. Perks of being a stay-at-home mom: I don't exactly have to put sheets on every day. Anyway, so I just wanted to pop in and say hi and share some things with you guys. So, Scrumptious Independence is with the editor right now, or with the publishing company right now, and I think the editor as well. Editors, I'm a little nervous because it's been a while since I've published a book, and not looking for a sob story or anything, okay? But the last one I did publish, I felt I did the best ever, and I can't get people to read it. So what do you do, right? It's kind of a shot in the dark. So I thought for sure it would be something that would resonate with readers, and it's just, I don't think it is. So, meh. Oh well. I do my best for you guys. I really do. I still love fiction, and I still love writing fiction. So, but Scrumptious Independence, it is with the publisher again, like I said, and I kind of want to share just a little bit about it. It is romance. The whole collection is romance, but it takes place on a fictional island. I can share the video with you that the wonderful Shatana Havoc created with a couple other people from the CelebrateLit team. It's really fun and cute. Apparently I'm the professor, so well, no. But it's about a young woman. Her name is Beth, and she has a grandmother that means everything to her. And when I came up with this main plot line for this first story, and you're going to see it throughout the entire collection of mine, the entire series of mine, of Beth's life, and her new life, I should say, on Independence Islands. She was very close with her grandmother, and I didn't realize until I was explaining it to an aunt that I've pulled from my own experience with my grandmother. Many of you know, if you follow me on Facebook, that I helped take care of my grandma for 5 years. And when I moved into our new house 2 summers ago, wow, she moved into an assisted living home. She does have dementia, Alzheimer's, something like that, and it's okay. She's perfectly happy where she's at, and you can't deny that. You can't take that from her. At least I can't. I don't get to see her as much anymore, but I see the nerves when I do go to see her. And I do know her triggers, and if she doesn't quite remember you, she does her little nervous things like picking at her fingernails and biting her fingers and playing with her mouth. And I don't want her to be in distress at all. So I had 5 years with her. I completely appreciate it. And then I remember her baking cookies with her as a little girl and watching her can tomatoes and make her jam. And I don't remember how to do it for the life of me. I'm sure my cousin could show me because she does it all the time. But just learning things at her side is just moments that I'll remember forever. And so that's what's inspired Beth and her Graham. And you will see Beth reflect on her life with Graham. I can't say that she prays to Graham, okay, but she definitely asks kind of, Graham, why'd you do this? Kind of thing. Why did you put this out there? Why did you send me here? Or that kind of thing. So anyway, her Graham gives her a task in her last will and testament, gives her a task, and Beth fulfills that task and moves down south to the Independence Islands, specifically Merriweather. Now, the crazy cast of characters that you're going to meet during this series, some of them will make your skin crawl. And forgive me if it triggers anybody. That really wasn't my intent. But I think we need to see how good can come of all this bad that Beth is dealing with, okay? So, and she's confused on her life now. She's completely cut ties with her family. You'll see why. She's the youngest. She's a bit of a rebel. She kind of wants to do her own thing. And I think I told the publisher, think Mrs. Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. That's her mother. And Beth is like, I don't want none of it. So it was kind of fun to write her. I might bring in her parents in like book 3. But for right now, it's just Beth trying to get her feet underneath her and figure out life as an islander, and how to relate to the locals, and how to get to know a certain young man. His name is Scott. And these two, they kind of grew up together. They summered together, and when they were kids, they got themselves into some shenanigans, I'm telling you. And I love writing their story because they're stinkers. And I don't think we see very many stinkers. I mean, you might have come across them. Of the 400 and some odd books I've read, I rarely see a stinker couple, okay? Where as kids, they like to cause riffraff, and usually it's like 2 boys doing it. No, this one's a boy and a girl. Because I'm a stinker. Now, I don't know that I would do half the things that Beth and Scott did as kids, but I just thought it was so funny. So, they were just a joy to watch develop. There were nights when I was writing that I'm typing along, and a character goes this way and then goes whoosh. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. You didn't tell me you were like this. You're a naughty girl. Or you're a little stinker, son. So this is going to be a fun one, and I hope you guys enjoy Scrumptious Independence. I've begun plotting for the second book, and it's been completely opposite or totally different than what I had originally planned on. So this should be fun. I have been editing a story that I've gained the rights back to, and I am remembering how much fun it was to write for a multi or interracial couple. I know some might poo-hoo on that. I don't care. I think it's fun to write. I get to learn about somebody else. I get to learn about somebody else whose hair is darker, skin is darker, eyes are darker, walk is different, life is different. And that's what makes fiction fun, is because we can learn about these other cultures and these other lifestyles in a certain context. And we can learn about their day-to-day, and it gives us a certain amount of empathy. So I will try my best, like I did with I Know the Plans, and I'm getting as much feedback and information from people that I know are completely willing to help me and will not get easily offended when I ask a simple, naive question. And I can't wait to share that story with you. So keep an eye out. I know I didn't talk about anything religious this time, but or Christianese this time, but at the same time, it still is. God is love, and He wants us to keep an open heart towards people that are around us, because we don't know their situations that they're in. And I think in this series, this is something that I kind of want to push a little bit. Is let's keep a little bit of an open mind. We could still live biblical principles and without being harsh and cruel and super close-minded, because let's face it, people, every single person hurts. There is no one in this world that is perfect. No one in this world that has had a perfect life. No one that hasn't experienced something that has shaken who they are. So let's just be kind, and let's be willing to listen. Here in book 2, Beth is going to start encountering other people, and it's going to take the focus away from her and putting it on other characters, and she's going to have to stop and listen and not be quite as quick to judge as she is in book 1. So I can't wait to share these characters with you, and I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the stories. Now, if you want, I'm going to do a little plugging here. If you want constant updates on what's going on, or freebies, or street team signups, go to melissawardwell.com, and at the bottom, there's a newsletter sign up. If you haven't signed up in the last 6 months, I welcome you to do that. I just changed my newsletter platform. So don't redo it if you've done it in the last 6 months, okay? Or go to Facebook and join CelebrateLit Publishing. They are doing a constant update on images that you can share of the different characters from the Independence Island series. Images you could share with quotes, and pretty soon, we're starting to button up so that we can work on pre-order links, so that's exciting. And if you just want to stay on top of things, I'm looking at my computer because it's got what I want to talk about. If you just want to stay in touch in a way that is a little more, maybe a little bit more personal or exclusive, that's the word I'm looking for. If if you want to stay in touch in a little more exclusive way, go ahead and join the newsletter. When I'm ready for a street team, it's the people in the newsletter that are going to know first, okay? But when you join, be sure to let me know so that I can add you to the street team group, okay? So, much love. Enjoy the coming spring. It's beautiful outside. And we will see you soon. All right? Love you.